why Better Call Saul completes Breaking Bad, but also changes the perspective we have of the character of Walter White. First, when I was watching Breaking Bad, I saw Walter as this kind of genius mastermind. What Better Call Saul shows us is that the mastermind was never Walter. Walter almost represents like a bull in a china shop. Like he comes in and just destroys things with his arrogance, his ego, his need to make a name for himself. Whereas you have this carefully built criminal empire, and it's all undone by someone who shouldn't have been able to do that. And do you know why it's all undone? Because every single person he runs into underestimates him. You look at Hank. Hank doesn't see him, even though the clues are absolutely there that Walt is Heisenberg, he doesn't see it because Walt will always be the idiot brother-in-law. Even when he's no longer the idiot brother-in-law. With Gus, he sees someone so inferior to him, so below him, beneath him, that there is no way they're equals in his mind. So he puts his guard down. I think the perfect summation, if you wanted to put Walter White as a criminal in, like, just perfectly summed up is what Mike says, which is just because you shot Jesse James does not mean you are Jesse James. What's interesting is that what you find out is Saul Goodman or Jimmy McGill is actually far more a key player in a lot of these events than you think he is. And it totally changes the perspective that you have on Breaking Bad. And I've never seen a prequel be able to do that to the next show. I've always seen a prequel. A prequel just fills in like the gaps, right? The prequel never actually improves the show that came before it by showing you things you didn't understand or realize about it. Oftentimes a prequel is just enough for you to be like, okay, these are the scenes they talk about in the original show, and but Better Call Saul changes the context, which is, I can't think of another show that's done that. I can't think of another prequel that's done that. And because of it, you have what I would say are two perfect shows, because the ending of Breaking Bad, I think, is a perfect ending. Better Call Saul's ending somehow is the perfect ending for that show and for Breaking Bad's full kind of what happens after. Like, I don't think people understand that we are never going to get a show of this caliber again.